So what you'll need for this game is going to be flashcards and the dissected circle parts. Once you play this with the students, they'll be able to challenge each other, and that's something that they really love to do, is just start making up their own games with these angles. I would suggest introducing this game to students prior to letting them work with a protractor, because once they get a protractor in their hand, that's their go-to item when they get a question that asks, what's the angle? Well, the questions on many tests are wanting you to subtract like 27 from 180 to figure out the answer, and they'll get it wrong every time because usually it's the problem on the test won't be to scale. So the first thing you'll have to establish with students is that a circle is 360 degrees. I thought this might be a good way to show them. Next, you would try to have students figure out what half of 360 degrees is, so you would only show them the card that's on top of the circle right now. Then you would let them use the manipulative of a half circle, which is 180 degrees, and put that on the circle. Next, you would ask students to work out the problem or show their work on how they can prove that 180 degrees is half of 360. I would really start looking at maybe going with a problem-based approach to this now, and let them think and realize that 180 degrees minus 15 degrees would be the answer. For this example, 180 minus 15 would be 165. But don't leave it at that. Have students prove that that's the answer by using the manipulatives to add up to 165. So 90 plus 30 plus 45 would be 165. At this point, I have no doubt that a group of fourth graders would have no issues going through the rest of the flashcards and figuring out everything they needed to figure out on their own. And it's in that way that this is a great game for a center, which would free you up to go work with, say, anyone that's having issues with something else or extending or anything like that. The only other thing that I would suggest is maybe not giving them the answers on the back of the flashcards, so the students would have to just argue it out with each other and prove to each other that that's the correct answer.